To 14 for the Mormons.
Intiquan, Wumpnugnug. Yeah, yeah. I love your pants, Daddy. Show me the money, girl. Live from your basement. It's Intiquan, Wumpnugnug live.
No, we're not. I don't
You literally can't stop. You literally can't stop me from doing this right now.
We're on.
Yeah. Yeah, it's stop. Come on. Come on, put it on. No, stop. No. Come on. Put it. Where the dumb. Come on, put it on. No. Wear it. Come on. Wear it. Come on. Don't. Why are you so dumb? You deserve this note now. I was being cute before.
Yeah, you sure
I was being cute before. I was just saying, I was making a gag, a goof, a joke, and what you've done here is you've made it true. You've turned the gag true. What this says on this note is 100% you. Just wear the note. Just wear the note. Come on, just. Why do you have to be like this? Why do you have to be so rude? Don't you know I'm human too? Come on, just wear it. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with? I'm human too. Come on, just wear it. What's wrong with you? Get away from me.
Don't break that. It's expensive.
Stop it. Stop it. This is my show, not yours. What's wrong with you? And you're gonna let it stick now. Don't break that. Stop it. Put it back on. Because it's true now.
Hey, can you turn that volume down with the feedback?
That's the idea.
The feedback is the idea.
Yeah. Wow, we have nothing on the green screen. Did you realize that?
Double cut.
Yeah, didn't you say that you didn't know what you wanted to put? The idea.
Yeah, I guess. See, are you happy now? I've stopped the feedback, and now we don't even know. I lost what I was doing.
You were getting an awesome background.
I can't do that from here. I'm sorry. What I have Skype for Business installed on here. That's weird.
Is it better than regular Skype?
Oh, it signed me out of Skype on here. I have like 0 interest in action. Oh, wrong Skype, because I have 3 different versions.
What's the difference between Skype for Business and regular Skype?
It's for business.
Like
Use
what
it for
features?
business.
Hey, good news. Juicero has shut down.
What's Juicero?
Yeah, I don't know what this is.
It was the juice bag. It was a bag of fruit where it squeezed it into juice. It's shut down because...
So they're selling Ziploc bags.
No, they're not selling anything anymore. It's a $400 paperweight.
But I don't. Why is a Ziploc bag $400?
No, it was a machine that crushed the Ziploc bags full of fruit.
Why do you need a machine to crush a Ziploc bag for $400?
White
Because they like add water to it to like
no,
make.
it's just a bag that you can squeeze yourself.
That makes.
But it comes with a squeeze machine. Looking up right now to show Ryan because Ryan obviously doesn't know what I mean.
No, it's this concept that's for $400 seems completely stupid.
That's
Juicero.
Kickstarter for you.
So they.
How the heck is that 400?
So hold on. So let me try and figure this out. So they sell bags.
Filled with concentrated
Allegedly filled with concentrated fruit.
Just cut up fruit. Just like
So they
fruit.
sell plastic bags.
Full of fruit and juice.
They formerly sold bags filled with fruit. And they then also sold a $400 machine
That you put those bags
that you put the bags in, and it releases the
and it
juice.
crushes the bags and squeezes the fruit of the juice.
The fruit of
Did this
the
get
juice.
funded?
Yes.
$20 million.
It was-
$120 million.
It was successful.
There's a number of problems with this.
Yeah, I know. It's
First off is... Let's just find out.
Wait, it's only $400. It's okay now. It's not $600.
shut up right now.
Let's just do some quick math here. Honeycrisp apples are $4.50 a pound.
How many apples? How many pounds does it take to make a full cup of juice?
I would think you would only need about
I think a pound
10
is fine.
apples
I think a pound of apples are fine.
to make it like a cup.
Okay, Google. How many apples do I have to juice to get a full 8 ounces of juice? Give me a fucking
Why is
straight
Google
answer.
Assistant dumb?
It's because I worded it wrong.
This is gonna be like a thing that says
The
nothing.
fruit you need for 1 cup of juice. How many apples? 3. Wow.
3. You
Wow,
need 3 apples
only
per pound,
3,
so it's
wow.
$4.50. You probably pay, how much were the bags supposed to cost?
I don't know. They weren't just like apple juice. It was like that, healthy garbage, like super fruits and shit.
Yeah, but I know, but you could just buy them. So let's say
You're
that
paying
they're
like a 1,000% markup
Yeah. I know.
for juice.
Yeah.
Is it supposed to like last a lot longer? Like
No.
if it's something you just put in there and all of a sudden it like lasts you like 3 months and you don't have to worry about fresh juice for like 3 months.
Here's an idea.
No, you just.
No, because it crushes everything in the bag at once.
Oh god, it's a one-use stupid bag.
Yeah, the bag makes 1 cup of juice.
What did you think would happen after
Maybe
it
not
crushed
8
it up
ounces.
and
I
tried
think
to
it was
dispense
more
the
than
juice?
8 ounces, but it's I don't know.
Essentially, you're paying a 1,000% markup.
It's been a while since I've seen the campaign. But you can just, you can do this. You can just take the bag and
How's that?
squeeze all the juice out
Speaking of
yourself.
which, how's that Magic 3D printer, CNC, all the yada yada yada? Yeah.
I don't know.
Grand
I
Theft
don't know
Auto
much.
100. What was it called? What was it
I
called?
don't know.
You're a good grandson.
Wait, what's it supposed to
I didn't
do?
fucking fund it. I don't know what it's called.
You're good. You're the one that sent it to me.
Ages ago, just like the Juicero. I don't know how you didn't hear about the Juicero.
I don't know. Maybe it has to do
You're
something
saying
to do with the
zero
fact that
very-
you could
very
literally
weird.
just buy the bag and crush it about as well as the machine.
Yeah, I know. That you don't have
So
to
at that
turn it.
point, well, how much is each bag supposed to cost? Like I'm guessing like $10.
Wait,
I
probably
like
way
how they
more than
defended
that.
the product. They said squeezing packs by hand is messy.
There's a video of a guy squeezing the pack and literally gets nothing on him.
They
Wait,
said
he gets
it's
nothing
messy.
from it, or he just gets
Nothing
nothing
on him.
him?
He gets the same amount of juice out squeezing it himself.
Okay, so
Yeah, so it's. I don't. What? So this is like.
But
This is like the kind of person who would kickstart an oval, saying it's a better version of a circle, and everyone deserves to have them as their steering wheel. It makes no sense.
I didn't say it made sense.
Not only is it literally reinventing the wheel.
Oh, hey,
like,
hey, it's
What?
all right. We should fund this one mostly because Cubio threatened with removal by Kickstarter unless they make it safer. Well,
Why
now I
not?
already want one.
well, okay, what's the problem
What?
with this? QBO.
Do you know what it is?
No.
No.
Don't.
It's a compact laser engraver.
Oh, yeah, I saw that. The thing that will literally kill you.
I want it. I want it more now because it's a danger.
Like it's got like it's it's ridiculous the amount of power in it.
That's what. Now I want one. Now I'm happy. Now I want
There's a
one.
guy that works at JPL talking about it. He's like,
This
we
thing's
all think
pretty
this
cool,
is fucking
though.
stupid. It doesn't work. Like there is nothing safe about it. That would not pass a single
Does
safety.
it work though?
probably works
No,
pretty well. What,
Probably
it doesn't?
not. I really doubt it actually works.
Well, considering that it could injure you, I would think it would definitely be able to.
I thought it injured you because the laser's way too strong.
Yeah,
Because
so
it's way
that could
too
definitely
strong and
cut-
there's zero protection.
Nice.
Yeah, I know, but if it's that strong, you could definitely do something like whatever,
I just mean,
engrave
does it-
whatever the hell you want.
Yeah,
with
that's what I
it.
mean. Will it engrave anything?
So first off, why do you need to be able to engrave things in a public park?
I don't give a shit.
Second, why would you? So like the whole premise is flawed because there's nothing safe about it, right? And I doubt it includes anything in terms of keeping you safe. Like I don't know, glasses, right? So you'd have to lug a sheer if you wanted to like engrave things in random places, you would have to genuinely lug around an entire backpack worth of safety equipment. Like, what's the point? And what battery is gonna power this? You know, you're just gonna be Mac and whip out a car battery and play World of Warcraft all day? Like, it makes no sense. Why would you do that?
Oh, so it sounds like they don't want the Cubio Basic to be sold because the Cubio Basic is the dangerous one, but the rest of it's fine.
I don't think the rest of it's fine.
No, what Kickstarter said was, hey, limit your availability of the Cubio Basic. In the next 24 hours, tell them you're shifting to the Cubio Suite. Remove all.
Every time I
content
look
from
up Cubio, I just get Elite Dangerous.
It's got to be two eyes. Oh, yeah, 2 eyes on there.
That's incredibly dumb. You can't even import it in most countries because it's a class 4 laser. There is like...
Oh, wait, nope. Here you go. Cubio Basic for US. Cubio Suite for US, and it's cheaper.
Oh, I have so much. How much are you getting scammed out of now?
I'm not gonna. I don't.
I'm not asking you in terms of how much are you getting scammed
Oh, hold
out.
on.
I mean,
Oh, it gets even better. It gets even better, Chris.
Yeah?
Don't waste your money on Cubio. You're never going to see it. If you somehow get it, you'll be breaking the law by using it.
Yeah, I said that.
I didn't know citizens couldn't have a class 4 laser.
just stating, I just looked up that juicer thing a little bit more. Apparently, like you're literally just buying the bag. You have to get your own fruit, put it in the bag, and the bags cost $2 a piece.
You don't put your own fruit.
You put your own fruit in it. It says put your own fruit or vegetables inside the J pack, then place bag and juicer.
Oh, wow. I don't know how I missed this.
But you can buy pre-filled bags.
No,
I don't know
apparently
how I
not.
missed this concern. I'm subscribed to AV.
Apparently it's
You could totally buy your own fucking bags juice.
no, but I'm just saying, according to this, you have to put the fruit in the bag, and it's $2 a single
It's not
use
even
bag.
the same machine, Jack.
Which one is it? It was juicer, right?
Juicero.
They're
Oh.
suing Juicer.
Oh.
You look at the wrong fucking thing.
What's how do you spell the other one?
Juicer, arrow, Juicero.
Yeah, don't waste your... That's the one I read. There's like... the whole point of it is that you can do this anywhere, but if you have to lug around safety equipment, it's not really doing anywhere. It's like, oh, you can play your PC anywhere, but you have to lug your monitor and your entire desktop with you. It's like, that is...
Maybe I just want to own a class 4 laser.
Just buy one. You can literally buy one on Alibaba. You can buy it on AliExpress.
I don't think that's the site.
And you can buy one that's even stronger.
He's just a big fan of the back of the bike.
They have a big fan for sale, the Salvation Army, right now.
How big's a fan?
Like,
Isn't
You
that
wanna-
just a box fan?
it's one of those, like, floor fans. When I say floor fans, I mean it's literally in a rectangle like this, and it's just and you sit on the floor.
Yeah, but aren't those just like a regular box fan?
Yeah, sure. Let's go with that.
We had one of those in my basement like 10 minutes ago.
Yeah, but you won't let us cannibalize it to put on the back of a bike.
No.
Exactly.
However, they do sell them for like $5 to $7 in the store. I know this because I was walking by and I was like, hey, look. Apparently those are relatively cheap. I couldn't really see them pushing a bike with that.
So is that literally just a fan on the back of a bike? And does it actually make you faster?
What?
Putting a fan on the back of
It's just like an electric bike, but it's just a fan. Like a heavy duty fan that will push you.
Yeah, class 4. Greater than 500 milliwatts average power. Direct beam and diffusion reflections presents an eye, skin, and fire hazard. Blinding, burns, and fire alarms.
Oh, that's why I like class 4 lasers so much. That's what we use for the 30%.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm okay with that. I'm okay with waving a mobile laser around.
Also, Wicked Laser is apparently illegal to import and use in America.
I thought they were an American company.
I don't know. I didn't think they were. I thought Wicked Lasers was like,
I just remember that Kip K doing one video. So. Yeah. Kip K still makes YouTube videos.
they're apparently not very good, so, you know, whatever. Since we all have jobs, we should just buy Wicked Laser lasers anyway. No, Hong Kong and South Korea.
Wait, that's
You
where they're
shocked.
legal, or is that where you
That's
can
where
buy
they
them?
are. That's... I think Wicked Lasers is based out of someone's apartment. This literally looks like an apartment addresses.
Oh boy. Look it up.
Let's not.
Let's not.
3.5 watts, $200. Just buy it, Lucas, to see what happens.
No, I don't want it. It's too much money.
What is it supposed to go, like 10 miles, something like that?
Oh, it's $200 for 1 watt. 3.5 watts is $300.
What is 3 watts? I mean,
Yeah,
5
but
watts.
Chris, get
get you,
this.
like,
How
what is it,
much
like
was
a-
that?
So it is 3.5,
Chris,
$300.
Yeah, but this is a 10-watt one for $300.
I'll only buy it. So what do you mean? What does it get you?
So does it have enough power to etch? Does it go like?
Yes.
Okay.
A
It'll
5-watt
light wood
laser
on
will
fire.
do work,
It'll light plenty of things on fire.
but a class 4 laser will do real work.
Yeah, this is a class 4 laser. This is greater than 500
What's
milliwatts.
the one that's on?
500 milliwatts. This is 3 times that.
So the one that they're stopping from?
If you even remotely put it near your eye, you will go blind.
You will burn skin with a
You will
class 4
burn your
laser.
eyeballs out of your eyes.
Sounds like fun. Sounds like one of those laser.
That's
show
right, you heard me
things.
right. You will burn your eyeballs out of your eyes. Not you won't. You
Yeah,
won't burn your
it'll
eyeballs.
literally go into
It's not. You
itself.
won't burn your eyeballs out of your sockets. You'll burn your eyeballs
My-
out of your
My
eyes.
favorite part of this laser safety facts is there is no upper limit for class 4.
That'd be like saying that's kind of like, you know, to me, if in the Harry Potter world, you know, you take your spells that are slightly dangerous and there's no upper limit to them, and you just ban all of them. You know, you go, you can't do that one. Why? You'll just push them across the room because you can also kill someone with a different one. You know, it's just. I actually did have plans if Kyle was here, because I was going to continuously egg him, but that got ruined by Kyle not being here.
I mean, he did fall asleep.
That's his fault. It's not my fault.
I mean, truthfully,
Yeah,
that
he's
should have
gone.
been the image that you put behind us.
I thought about it, man. I had thought about this, but I didn't. I got a message.
Not from him.
Oh, no, it's just one of my Discords. It doesn't matter.
Well, hey,
Like,
hey Ryan.
Is it one of the? Well, obviously, it's not one of the ones you got banned from.
Hey Ryan, if it helps,
I haven't been banned from any Discords.
I thought you got no. You said you got banned from that pony one.
No? What are you on about?
The one that you showed me at the theater.
No, they muted me.
Oh, they muted you.
Yeah, they wouldn't let me talk after I came in saying.
I thought they just straight up just banned you.
No, they were like, "What the fuck? Why would you write this?" And they muted me and they wouldn't let me talk
Okay.
because they apparently didn't want to know why I'd write a
Well,
Sonic
after-
the Hedgehog fan
Well, the
fiction
thing is that
that extreme.
if you're gonna read it, you at least want to know why it was written.
I could understand not wanting to know why it was written. I don't even know why I wrote it. It's not good at all. It's just
It was an interesting night.
it's
It was a.
it's a competent parody of bad fan fiction and the kind of fan fiction that Sonic the Hedgehog people write.
And that guy flips out about on the video.
Sammy classic Sonic
hey,
fan.
hey Ryan,
But nothing about
Here,
it is
if
good.
this helps,
Yes, therefore he wouldn't like you as a person.
there are lasers. There are hazard distances to lasers. So any eye contact within that distance to laser, you'll probably go blind.
You'll probably go blind,
or you'll do a lot.
like 98% you're gonna go
or you'll
blind.
do damage. For a 5-watt laser, the divergence distance, so after this you're good, is 1,600 feet. If you get zapped in the eye anywhere in there, you're going to get damaged. Yeah.
For a second there, I thought you were gonna say a mile.
Well, you see.
Depending on lenses.
No, hold on. Oh, here you go. Looking at the laser dot from a 10-watt class 4 laser for more than a minute is an eye hazard within 4.5 feet. So you're 4 feet away.
Yeah, but
from
it's a
the
minute. You have an entire minute to stare
laser.
at
How
that.
often do you look at... Yeah,
It's not like it just can go like. Psh.
yeah, but...
If you bought the Wicked Lasers laser, right? From 1,100, even with you're in 1,100 feet for that 3.5 watt laser, you're still fucked.
A 1-watt laser is considered a burn hazard within 2 feet.
I'm not surprised.
What do they
you
power
can't-
those with?
Probably
Batteries.
lipo type
No, like-
batteries.
I just like lithium.
Big batteries.
Oh, so those aren't tiny lasers.
No, they are. They're big. You have to have room for lenses. You gotta focus shit.
They're
Well,
pretty-
see, I was
these
expecting.
la-
Are they handheld or are
Yeah,
they
no,
something
they're
that you actually have to like
No,
plug
these-
into something?
These
Go.
lasers are pretty
Handheld in the same way
They use
Bad
a
Dragon. It's handheld in the same way that a Bad Dragon dildo is handheld.
Imagine imagine a lightsaber, but a little tiny pinprick that shoots out. instead.
Lucasfilm sued them.
What?
Lucasfilm sued Wicked Lasers
Why?
Oh,
for making them
Lucasfilms,
look like
oh.
lightsabers.
How
And
else
then
are you gonna
and
make
then
a laser look?
And then advertising them as like lightsabers.
Okay, the advertising like lightsabers is yes, but like how else are you gonna make
They sell
a laser look?
Well, the laser is a self-held, and then you buy the blade that goes on top of it. So
Oh,
funny
that's
about this.
fantastic. So literally, they just made a lightsaber.
I like how using a laser in your own home for class 3B or higher, you need FDA approval.
So class 4, you just can't do. Class 3 is FDA
You're
approval.
probably-
No, 3B and 4 need FDA approval to
Okay.
use like private shows.
Want to get an FDA approval?
What is the highest laser you can buy
class
without
4?
approval? No,
Oh.
without approval.
No, this is just for doing. This was just for like events and shit. But if you can just buy it and not tell anybody.
Yes, no, but like if you wanted to own
Gotta
one,
get into the country first.
yeah. If I wanted to go out and buy one today, and not get it like shipped in, what is the highest laser I could
Let's
buy?
check this out, Lucas.
Class 2 maybe.
Lucas, an Arc Spider 3 and a iPhone 4S. Check this out.
Right there. See, I don't know. Oh, that's just a mount. See, minus this weird bracket mount. Look how big that fucking thing is. Yeah. See this? Now, see?
Is it actually smoking?
Yeah,
Yes.
it's probably burning straight through it. I'd be impressed if the screen didn't shatter.
Such a clean cut.
I wonder. Let's try and find out how much the Arctic Spider 3 is. The Arctic Spider, Arctic, S3 Spider. That might be the 1 watt one. I don't. But obviously, also wavelength affects that.
We'll assume in like the 400, the low 400 range.
Yeah. Well, blue's like 450.
Well, isn't blue? I mean, usually color-wise, isn't blue usually the furthest?
Blue and purple.
Because I know red's the least, and then
Yeah, you want a smaller wavelength. So there's more waves.
I'm just gonna call that laser Johnny Tsunami.
Imagine the wavelength of a laser like an airsoft gun, and the lower the number, the faster it shoots. You don't want more.
still never answered my question.
And
What
then
is
imagine
the
hanging
strongest
yourself.
laser you
Oh
could buy
my
right
god!
now?
I was pretty sure it's class 2.
5 milliwatts. The strongest laser you're gonna be able to go out and find and immediately buy is 5 milliwatts. It's just an animation. You can pause it if you want.
I mean, except if you put something on top of it, it does look just like you would think a laser would.
Class 3.
So I really don't get the whole
But
complaint.
you should be able to get class 3B lasers.
What's the range limit for those?
3B is 5 to 499 milliwatts.
Yeah, so see, the closest you're really going to be able to go out and find is a 5 milliwatt. I doubt you're going to find someone who actually just sell you a
Yeah, if you're just gonna go to any random store,
You're going to get a 5 milliwatt laser if you're lucky.
yeah, because that's
Maybe
That's safe.
5 milliwatts. Yeah, because remember we had a phase we kept buying Amazon laser pointers? We just kept buying Amazon laser pointers. Like, there was no point to it.
See, I didn't buy the Amazon ones, but I used to buy the ones that there'd always be like a little, they call it like the, not craft
What?
fair. What the heck do they, where they're just, a ton of different little tiny shops that all sell usually a bunch of just random shit.
A craft fair.
Well, it's not not a craft fair. Like they're not making them themselves. They're usually just all of a flea market. That's what it is. Like flea market, they used to always sell like the laser.
I wouldn't
pointers and shit
exactly refer to a flea market as a series of little stores.
I mean, they're not.
It's piles of junk in a parking lot. I've been to plenty of flea markets. It's piles of junk in a parking lot. You're never quite sure where one pile begins and the next ends.
I know, but they do have the little pop-up tents, so the little storefront.
I've never seen a pop-up tent with a little storefront.
Oh, good. We're okay. Hey, we're good.
It's almost always piles of junk.
Yes, but they always have laser pointers. Someone
Not the
always
car
has laser
ones.
pointers. What?
Not the car ones.
I don't even know the car ones are stating. Like,
They do have some really bizarre shit at the car ones, though. Like, it doesn't make any sense why they'd even have them. Like, it's a car one. Why do you need a black Santa? It doesn't make any. Honestly, some of the shit for sale at car flea markets makes zero sense on why it's there. So you find one?
Yeah, but it's like they have 1-star reviews. I thought it was funny. It's cool. 2015, 405 nanometer laser.
How many wattage?
I don't know.
1-star review, and not actually what hour is advertised.
This one's 2 watts for $100.
This one's I can't legally buy that for $100.
That's a safety goggles. Though.
Ah, there you go. Safety goggles. Therefore, it's okay. It's
Yeah.
perfectly okay.
Yeah, that's how it works.
Why don't we build our own CNC laser cutter using my printer?
I mean, you could use a Blu-ray. Well, how much could a Blu-ray laser get you? Like, if you took one out of a Blu-ray player.
I don't know.
That's actually a really popular thing to do, is to take them out of Blu-ray players and repurpose them.
Yeah, from what I've seen. So, like,
Surprisingly
how much power would that get? If
Okay,
you
Google.
get the correct
How much
magnification.
power does a Blu-ray laser use? God fucking damn it.
Apparently, Google does not know what you want.
Apparently, Google's about as literate as Floyd Mayweather.
It's about 20 milliwatts.
But you can really ramp them up.
But it's UV. It's near UV wavelength. So
Yeah, so we put it inside a Star Trek phaser.
you mean like Kip K did?
I hate you.
on the same website.
Candle Power Forums.
Oh my god, yeah.
I'm sorry,
Just
but
as
it's like-
powerful as a Blu-ray laser.
I'm sorry if it's like the most obvious thing to do is to put it in a Star Trek phaser. Like,
Hey, if you want to be a loser.
do you know there's only one time in any media starring the original series cast that you see phasers fired on screen?
That's so dumb.
From the ship's phasers, and that's in The Wrath of Khan.
Yeah,
The
people
Wrath
were...
of Khan is also the only time in a series starring the original series where you'll see the Enterprise moving the Z-axis.
Screw the Prime Directive.
But I think that might be true for all Star Trek, where you see the ship move only in the Z-axis. I think that's true.
According to this one, some of their Blu-ray lasers, they got up to 100 megawatts.
Milliwatts.
No.
Milliwatts, Ryan.
No.
What?
No, Ryan.
What?
That's
There's
a
a
little.
Milliwatts.
between-
Sorry, milliwatts.
There's a big, if you have a 100 megawatt laser, you're gonna blow up the fucking Earth.
I don't
Milliwatts.
think so. Hold on. It's the next case CDD about this.
100 megawatts. I'm pretty sure that's the power of an atomic bomb.
I want gigawatts, man.
Hold on.
You're like negative 18 Helens.
What if did a thing about the what if did laser pointers and shooting them at the moon?
Oh yeah, I have that book. I have the book with that one.
But,
Ryan, you
so
have,
that's how I'm gonna find the 100 megawatt laser.
Let's see. How much power is an atomic bomb? And an atomic bomb. It doesn't tell me how
A
many.
Blu-ray
watts.
burner has 16 times burner will have 1,000 milliwatts.
84 terajoules. 84 terajoules to
The Boeing has a megawatt laser.
That's because they're jerks.
But how many megawatts? It's probably not 100 megawatts.
Terajoules to kilowatts. I don't know. I'm under the impression now that joules are a different form of measurement than watts, and it does not convert easily without doing dimensional analysis.
Wow.
However, I have
Congratulations.
forgotten how to do dimensional analysis. I do not remember doing dimensional analysis with ridiculous units, like pineapples or bones.
Well, I'm just saying it's rather
like to
entertaining
see
here because
that.
they're stating here now that you can buy the Blu-ray player usually have about 3.5 watts of power. The 405 nanometer diodes are apparently great for fine engraving. I'm gonna go for like whatever the hell you can get in a Blu-ray player. So you get a Blu-ray player for what, like $40 now?
Yeah. Let's find out on Amazon.
I mean, you could probably get some cheaper ones. I mean, you could probably actually buy the diode straight out for like
We
20.
literally bought a Blu-ray one for $20. Blu-ray player. $43 refurbished.
Yeah, but you could just probably buy the diode itself just for like
$41 certified refurbished. Let's see.
I mean, this may sound like stupid. Would I know I never would want to take apart an Ultra
saying
HD one, but would that be a more powerful laser?
Yes, absolutely. I have no doubt that it's a bigger laser.
Just considering how much those cost.
Oh, roughly the same, but tuned for a higher density. If it's tuned for a higher density, that definitely means more power to penetrate deeper. Not that you would know anything about that. Allegedly. Are you still on that laser horse shit? Are you still reading laser pun safety facts?
No, I'm on XKCD now.
Yeah, it turns out that the joules don't joules. I think the laser might be slightly more powerful than the UHD one, but there's really not much of a difference.
Oh, that's just a little crappy 5 milliwatt thing.
Clap, 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 clap. What are you looking at? Beam sizes. Oh, is that Ryan's dilated asshole?
Yes.
Oh, I knew it. It's probably that tight one because he's a faggot.
Yes.
Apparently off of TR's Laser Shop, you can buy a 900 milliwatt Blu-ray laser diode for $49.
Yes.
Then you have to. Wait, you're right. What's wrong?
Yes.
Maybe.
Goodbye.
Why would you do this to me? Hold on. I've been waiting to do that for months. I've been wanting to do that.
I don't know why you couldn't.
He was
Because I can't
waiting for
follow
that
command
moment.
without shit my pants. That's why.
That's gross.
I just always wanted the opportunity.
It's gonna be even better if you can barely hear it on the microphone. That's gonna be the best part about it.
No, this is a stupid question. Stupid questions deserve stupid answers. Nothing. Why do you have to ask questions like this? Let's try to put a smiley face on your arm.
That's my fucking weenus.
What do you have against your weenus? Let me draw a penis on your weenus.
Draw it on Ryan's face.
What? What? You were bothering him. Why'd you just bother him some more?
He told me to bother you. And no, it won't work if you tell me to bother him.
Yeah, I had a feeling. That's why I wasn't even gonna try.
I have a feeling too.
It's over now, Anakin.
I
have the high ground.
I really don't know how a high ground with a sword would do anything for you.
Because you can just
Did
throw
you
it.
not see episode 3? I can tell you how to go. Anakin gets his legs cut off.
And arms.
And
Yeah.
arms.
Yes,
Arm.
but they
No, the arm. No, that arm combusts.
they've done what do you call it, testing of it, and it doesn't really help.
I will fight you with this.
Clearly, you didn't see episode 3.
Clearly, we're talking about a movie and not
Ryan,
actual real
Ryan,
life.
You're a
whoever has
bold
the
one.
high ground always wins.
You're a bold one.
That's how it works.
Not with a sword. It's literally a sword. Your reach is still going to be the same reach.
You can just sit down away from the. Just smack him in the head. I mean,
You're a bold one.
good joke.
Well, actually, the worst part about it is that he really didn't have to have the high ground that much because Anakin could just jump up there and use the Force also.
I think you're forgetting episode 3 because he jumped up there
Yes.
and that's how he lost the legs.
I know, but
Because Obi-Wan had the high ground.
whatever. He could just sit there.
Are you sure
He
you've
could-
seen the movie?
He could sit there on the low ground and not actually move.
He was in lava.
No, he was near lava.
He was on.
A platform.
He was near the
platform.
lava, and then he spontaneously combusted.
I'll talk about before he gets on.
Legs.
Peanut arm.
Legs cut off.
I can arm.
Or
Well, that arm was already cut off,
Or whatever.
and then the other arms. No, wait, the legs spontaneously combusted.
Stumps combusted.
So we agree that Anakin lost because Obi-Wan had the high ground.
Oh, God. If I grabbed. You know what? We should get little Nerf swords. You can stand on the high ground.
Right, and then
I'll
you'll
stand on
somersault
the low.
over me, and I'll cut off your legs.
I'm not
An
gonna.
arm.
I'm not gonna somersault over you. There's the massive issue right there. Why the hell do I need a somersault over you? Why don't I just sit there?
Because then you still have the low ground.
Because you have to get the high ground.
Why does it matter?
Because if you
I'm
don't
not- it's not
somersault over me, you won't get the high ground.
Why do I want the high ground?
You don't win kings.
Because then you cut off the other person's legs, dummy. It's the whole point of having the high ground is that you can cut off the other person's legs.
Yes, I know, but why would Anakin want the high ground? Why does it matter?
You always win at the high ground.
You win if you have the high ground. It says so in the Art of War. Like, let's put it into
Yo,
perspective,
whoa.
right?
Art
The
of
moon
War
is the
was
highest
before there was
ground.
The moon
flying.
is the highest ground of all. If you establish a moon base on the moon, you have an infinitely defensible position because you don't get higher than the moon.
No, because you can send a nuke at the moon.
No, you can see it and defeat it because you have the high ground. You can cut off the nuke's legs.
It's
So
also
see-
easy to defend. You wouldn't even have to use a laser. You could just send a small rocket.
Yeah,
at it
no,
and push the tip off.
if you've got a moon base, that means you've got moon-based lasers. And that means you blow up the nuke before it even reaches you because you have the high ground, you can see it coming.
You can also just throw rocks
And then you
from
do
the
a-
moon.
I know, but if you had the low ground, if you
And then
shot
you
a
do
missile
it-
from the moon, you could also shoot it.
No.
No, you won't see it coming because you have the low ground.
Yeah, but the moon has it easy. They don't have to fight with gravity. They use less fuel. They save resources. They can shoot smaller rockets at us. Over and over.
They can't see it coming because we're not using missiles, we're using lasers.
The moon is infinitely defensible.
The moon is the infinitely defensible position.
All right, Ryan. Look at it this way: you have a moon tank and a moon shuttle with and a Earth shuttle with enemy troops is landing. They're gonna get immediately fucked.
Because you're on the moon and you have the
And they
highest
have to
ground.
land and they have to make sure it's pressurized.
And then their legs are going to get cut off.
yeah, one round through the hull and they're just gonna explode and all the legs are gonna fall off. Shrapnel's gonna cut them off. The moon is infinitely defensible, and if you try and fight me on that, I will fucking.
Yeah, but then at the point, okay, then the sun is.
It's over,
Further
Ryan.
in.
We have the high
We
ground.
can't land on the sun.
No, you can't land on the sun.
But if we could.
No, the sun's too low
If
to
you
be
could,
defensible.
then it's
Oh yeah,
then it's
always
got the
on
high
other
ground.
side of the moon.
Yeah, it's always on the other side of the moon. The sun's too low. It's not defensible.
I mean, if you stood on one side of the sun, it would definitely be higher than the moon.
No, it's not. It's
no
always
height in
the
space.
sun's always below the moon. If the sun wasn't always below the moon, then how would the moon be able to eclipse the sun?
Yeah, take it.
Distance, man.
Wrong. It's because the sun's lower than the moon.
And it has no legs.
That's why the moon can get in front of the sun.
Man, are you just like the people with the eclipses? I'm gonna stare at the sun.
First off, I sun stare every day, and I don't have to eat anymore. I just go to lunch with you guys because it's nice, okay?
I'm sorry that you're wrong about the high ground not being defensible.
It's like photosynthesis. There are benefits. We
With
just don't get it.
projectiles, it's defensible. With a sword, it is not.
Yes, it is, because the sword can't reach the moon, dumbass.
Double dumbass on you, retard.
Okay, a sword can't reach the earth.
Yeah, I can.
Yeah,
Not
okay,
from the
'cause I can
moon.
throw it down.
I bet.
And it's lower, so you can always throw it towards it because of gravity.
Okay, Google. Does your trebuchet have enough power to throw a sword to the earth?
Yeah, a trebuchet can launch a 90 kilogram projectile over 300 meters. Of course it can.
What take a trebuchet to move, throw a sword down to the earth?
Yeah, no, it's completely... I'm going to email Randall about that, and I'm going to find out.
My friend thinks this moon can't be defended with a sword. I beg to differ. It's the highest ground. Can I help him up with a sword and a trebuchet? Randall, please respond.
That's the thing.
Yeah, I know, but you just made it a projectile, as I stated,
still-
without
It's still a sword.
projectile.
It's
No,
still a
I
sword.
stated without projectiles.
didn't.
Yes, that was the
A
first
sword's
thing
not
I
a projectile.
said. You made it into a projectile.
That's different.
No, it's not. No, I didn't.
If you use a trebuchet, you became a projectile.
If you have a rock in your hand and the rock falls out of your hand to the ground, is that suddenly a projectile? No, it's a rock that fell. This is the same thing.
It's
The sword falls from the moon.
You're just not dropping
The sword
it. You're
falls from
launching.
the moon.
You're launching the sword.
No, you're not. The sword falls from the moon and gravity takes it and it hits the earth.
If you dropped a sword on the moon, it would land back on the moon.
No, it
You'd
wouldn't.
have
The
to
moon doesn't have gravity.
launch it.
Moon doesn't have gravity.
Really?
You're just a fuckboy.
Yeah.
The moon doesn't have gravity.
Yeah.
Why would it prove it?
How did Neil Armstrong stay on it?
Faked.
Fake.
You used moon shoes.
That's a fake. The moon landing wasn't real. The moon landing wasn't real.
How do you know it exists then?
What?
How do we know the moon exists?
'Cause you can
Everything's
see it.
faked.
You can see
No,
it.
that's a projection in the sky.
That'd be
We're-
stupid.
I'm-
That's
we're
stupid,
looking
Ryan.
at- we're going
You
to-
can't
we're gonna-
project the
wait,
moon in
wait,
the sky.
We're
This
gonna
isn't
go.
the Truman
We're gonna
Show.
go on the whole same thing. The moon landing was faked, and now it's just a projection in the sky.
How does the moon landing being faked lead to the moon being a projection in the sky? That's nonsense.
Ryan, what do you think this is? Invaders in? Are they gonna drop our planet in the sun? I don't think so.
Notice how every other subsequent moon landing, there's no video from the moon landings? We went all the other times. The first time was fake to beat so that way we can make the Soviets feel bad.
Did it work?
Yeah, they felt bad.
They felt bad.
They felt pretty bad. The first
Yes,
time was
but
fake.
I don't have to say the first one. Okay,
There's no footage from all the other moon landings. You know why? Because we went.
Yeah.
there is
The moon
there is
landing
footage.
being
You're just
fake.
not.
The moon landing being fake does not in any way lead to. It does not lead to the moon being a projection in the sky.
No, but if you're gonna say
that would be
that
incredibly
the first
stupid.
one is faked, why don't I just say that the moon's faked and just go
Because then you
full
sound like
out
a
on it?
raving lunatic.
Dude, you're saying the landing is faked, which again sounds like one of those conspiracy theory.
That's because it was faked.
Yeah.
Just because, you know, you can go into a soundstage with Stanley Kubrick and fake the moon landing doesn't mean that the moon's a projection in the sky. That's ridiculous.
For a second there, I
That's
actually thought you were
utterly-
getting a call. I was gonna say, holy
That's
crap,
utterly-
we're getting a
that's
call.
That's utterly mad. You should see a doctor if you feel that way. Because
Wow.
you might be a paranoid schizophrenic.
I mean, you a flat earther also?
No, it's ridiculous. Why would the earth be flat? Are you stupid or something?
No, but there's plenty of people who believe it.
And you know the Flat Earth Society has members all around all around the globe. They said that now.
That actually would be a fantastic quote.
They did say that. They literally said the
All
Flat Earth Society has
around.
members all around the globe. It's not. They said it.
And they also use the globe part.
Yeah.
I don't know. They think it's flat.
That's because they're dumb. There's nothing wrong with thinking the moon landing was fake because it was. They hired Stanley Kubrick for it.
That's your opinion.
That's fact.
Maybe on his deathbed we'll find out.
Who?
Kubrick.
He's been fucking dead for a while, pal.
Has he been? I don't.
He's been fucking dead for more than a while. You think he'd tell? No, because then they'd assassinate him and his family.
Is that why he's dead now?
No,
He was
died
going
'cause
to
he
tell?
was fucking old. Yeah. Either way, you still haven't proved that the moon isn't infinitely defensible.
I said it wasn't defensible without using projectiles.
The sword isn't a projectile, it's a sword.
You made it into a
No,
projectile.
I didn't, because you drop it from the moon.
You're not dropping it.
Yes, you are.
If you drop it, it literally just falls back down to your
Not
feet.
if I redefine what I mean to drop. Alright, get this, Ryan.
What is
No,
drop?
stop.
What's the formal definition of
Chris,
drop
stop.
something?
Go, go.
Alright, I'm on the moon. I put
Yeah.
myself in the orbit around the moon. Just me and a sword and a spacesuit. Shit to keep me alive.
One problem.
But yeah, okay.
You can't orbit around the moon.
Yeah, it has no gravity. You just stated this.
Let's say I could orbit around
No
the
gravity.
moon.
Okay, I know what you're saying. You're saying you have a track that runs around the moon,
Yeah.
and there's a little piece of string that pulls off, and you spin around fast enough to stay all the way out. Yep, I get what you're saying now.
Okay, so now I'm on that track, like, Superman style, or on my back, I guess. I'm going around the track really fast,
You can turn back time.
and I let the sword go. I drop it.
Yeah, but I could do that on the Earth too.
Yeah, but it won't make it to the moon.
Because the Earth is lower than the moon,
My method will make my sword get to the Earth just by dropping it.
and the Earth also.
Yes,
has
but
gravity.
if you got enough momentum from that spinning, just by dropping it, it would get to the moon.
It would get to the Earth. I guarantee it.
Still, the high ground with a sword is not a...
Well,
You know, I mean, if you want to bring it up, Mythbusters, they did it. Guess what? It doesn't help.
What'd they do?
They did the high ground thing.
Yeah,
from
we also never saw episode 3.
They showed it plenty on the show. That was literally the whole myth of behind it. They were doing a special on Star Wars, and they proved by doing hundreds and hundreds
So
of
first
tests
off-
that it doesn't help.
Yes, it does, because you cut off Anakin's legs.
Wait, hold on. What are we talking about? I wasn't paying attention to him. What was your Mythbust, miss?
Mythbusters did the high ground episode and
Did they?
proved that it didn't.
If Anakin
Help.
had managed to get the high ground, he wouldn't have had his legs cut off, and then he would have beaten Obi-Wan because he had the high ground.
Dude, if he just sat there on the rock, he would have not got his legs cut
Sam
off.
would have floated away from Obi-Wan because the lava was moving.
Who cares? Why did he have to kill
You
Obi-Wan?
clearly care.
Because Obi-Wan made him the way he was. You didn't respond to me because you know I was right.
I mean,
If Anakin had the high ground, he would have had his legs cut off and he would have won. Because he would have had the high ground. Are you trying to tell me that
prove
two white
prove
men
to me.
Are you trying to tell me that 2 white men from California have more wisdom than Sun Tzu,
Or a fucking Jedi.
the king of ancient Chinese wisdom?
Yes, but his does not apply anymore due to aerial.
Oh, why? Because he's fucking Chinese, Ryan?
No, because it's due to aerial attacks now, which did not exist.
What are you talking?
Yeah.
It changed everything.
Aerial attacks of the high ground.
So what you're saying is the high ground wins.
Again.
It's not high ground because I'm on the foot. It's not the ground. You're in the air.
High
Yeah, but they just
the
like,
high ground is metaphorical.
Yeah, but the atomic bomb wasn't a projectile.
it was
They
the high
dropped it.
ground. From the high ground.
Just like you would do if you had a sword from the moon.
You'd still have, hey, look, they won. Sorry, I got distracted.
So yeah, the high ground always wins.
And we just proved it again.
You even proved it to us.
You just proved it to us.
I
You
didn't
argued-
prove it.
Yeah, you
you
did.
did.
You said aerial combat. That's
Yes,
the high
aerial
ground.
combat.
That's the high ground.
High
It's not
gro-
high ground.
high
High
gra-
ground's having like a mountain.
High ground is metaphorical.
A
Even
soldier
Sun Tzu
can't
knew
drop a sword into a fighter jet, but a fighter jet can drop a sword into a
that. Oh,
sword.
hey, nerd.
Again, the high ground wins.
I watched that Mythbusters thing. The high ground won.
No, it didn't.
Do you want to watch a fucking video?
Yeah, did you watch like one episode of it?
Do you want to watch the fucking video where fucking Adam whoops Jamie's asshole in the high ground?
Yeah, there was plenty of them, and
Oh, look
they
at that.
did it.
Hold
He
on.
won once.
Let's hold on. Let's go see that. Let's go see that score at the end over here.
Yeah, now do the opposite one.
Oh, hey, look at that too.
Yeah.
And then he gets a 3. And he fucking
know why he
wins.
won?
Now show Jamie, because Jamie had the high ground also.
Well, Jamie just sucks at the high ground.
Just you said, whoa. Jamie just sucks at the high ground. It doesn't matter. You said the high ground always wins. If you suck, Then the high ground does you nothing.
No.
You're not
Yeah,
gonna
that's
win.
what Sun Tzu said.
If you're not good at fighting, you're gonna lose.
But you have the high ground.
You have a good advantage.
Fun fact: the high ground is also the name of the 12th episode of the 3rd season of Star Trek: Next Generation.
Now, the most impressive thing is, did you know that without looking it up?
What?
That it was the 3rd episode of the 12th season, or did you say the 12th episode of the 3rd season?
Star Trek: The Next Generation only went for 7 seasons. Done.
Yes, but did you?
But after that, Worf did go on to start.
No,
Trek
but
Deep
did you
Space
know
Nine,
the
fourth
name
season.
of it just off the top of your head, or did you just like look that
I
up?
didn't look it up. It was on his screen, and Chris isn't smart enough to just look it up, then close it out. That's what Chris would do. Chris would just leave it
Yeah,
up.
just leave it up. Be like, I didn't look it up.
Yeah, Chris would just leave
Oh.
it up. So, I mean,
Yeah, sure.
that's how Chris do.
I watch a lot of Star Trek.
Yeah, but even just memorizing the episodes' names to them, not like, hell yeah, you know, it's the middle of the season 12. or
That's how
whatever.
Trekkies do, Ryan.
All Trekkies just know all the episodes.
I was talking with someone in class once, and they go, "You know that you know the episode I'm talking about, the one where what is it? He like used the most vague terms. I'm like, oh yeah, I know that episode. That one's this." I think you seriously underestimate my ability to pick Star Trek episodes out of a hat.
I see myself. I can't think of a show where I can actually name. Like if you said like episode 3, season 12, I would be like, yeah, I have no idea what that's called.
Yeah, but you don't know what it's called. But if we describe something from a show you watch a lot, you know which episode it was.
Yeah, I know what episode it was, but I wouldn't be able to say like, oh yeah, it was The High Ground.
That's just as bad. Knowing the extra names isn't that bad.
What do you mean? Knowing the extra names is the worst part of that conversation. That I know an episode. How is that bad?
Because then you can go back and look at it. You can't just type in that time the guy did the thing, but you can type in high ground and find it right away. I'm gonna talk real close to the mic like this.
That makes no sense.
That's how it works, Ryan. Don't be upsetty.
No, what I was saying, what I'm upset about is that you're stating that knowing the episode name
Yep.
is not worse than just knowing about the episode.
You can also do that across something like 700 episodes. So
Yes, as I'm stating,
It's just
that is an issue.
and even better is when it goes to. Well, I'm watching the episode and I go, oh yeah, no, this episode's not bad, but they already did this in this episode of this season.
It's just
Like if
This
you could explicitly state what the episode is, like
it's
where
just
it is.
association, Ryan.
Yes, but then you're remembering the name of the episode.
I'm sure it was at some point in high ground they mentioned something about the high ground, which makes it incredibly easy to remember.
Did you already scratch your screen?
No, my brother
Hey.
scratched my screen.
Remember that episode of the Tribbles? Wasn't that one called The Problem with Tribbles?
The trouble with triples retard.
Close enough.
Isn't there multiple episodes with that?
Well, there's the trouble with tribbles, right? And that's the original series episode.
Then
Then there's
Tribbles
more
2,
troubles, more
Triboogaloo.
tribbles, which is another episode written by the same writer, David Gerrold, for Star Trek: The Animated
Which
Series.
one's the
Later
one with
in
the
Star
bomb?
Trek: Deep Space Nine, they revisit the trouble with. They revisit the episode.
Is the first one the one with the bomb?
No.
Isn't the bombs hidden in the tribble?
Yeah, he climbs through. He's like, which one of these fucking cucks is the Tribble
Yeah,
bomb?
but is that the first one? Okay.
That's the one where Kirk's on a big pile of triples.
I just didn't know if that was like, all of a sudden you meet the tribbles, and then the next one that they remade is the one with the bomb in it.
There's the trouble with tribbles, and then more troubles, and then there's.
I'm actually kind of surprised you don't have like a bunch of those in your room.
Those cost $10 each, dude. I'm not paying $10 for shit. I'm not paying $10
Those
each
cost
for-
$10 each. It's not worth it for me to get like 100 of them and put them everywhere in my room.
That's $1,000, Ryan.
Yeah, and
Costs a lot of money.
then he'd have 100 tribbles in his room, and then he could hide a bomb in one of them.
Yeah, because about 35 minutes. Yeah, because
Christ.
Trials and Tribulations is the Deep Space Nine episode, and that's when they end up back in time to try and prevent someone killing Kirk.
thank Christ that they try to prevent him, or thank Christ that someone tried to kill him?
Yes.
Yes.
Well, but that doesn't matter because either way the temporal agents wouldn't let that go down. So temporal.
So what? They just go back in time and then save him again?
Starfleet has a temporal agency. Their
Yes.
job is to protect the timeline.
Yes, but what I said is, let's say someone went back, which they tried to, and actually did kill him. There's just temporal. How would the temporal agents be able to go back and try to save that?
Ryan, don't even try and think about it, because you're just gonna hurt your brain.
You know what
Listen.
No, hold on.
Here's the thing: time travel makes no sense, and everyone thinks it works differently. It's not worth it.
I'll explain it to you. From the temporal agent's point of view, they see people go back in time, and then you know what they do? They just say, "Oh, solar flare, they all died," and they just don't worry about it because it's a different timeline. It's good. There you go, fixed.
It's fixed. Everyone's just dead.
Assumption.
Yeah, we'll just go with that one. That one's the easiest one.
You know what I hate? When people say, especially in the Rick and Morty subreddit, say alternate universes, infinite possibilities. No, no, no. That's not how this works.
You sure?
Yes, I'm sure, and I can explain it.
Go.
All right. So you have alternate. So you
Oh,
have
wait, just in Rick and Morty sense? We're not going anywhere
no,
else?
in any sense,
Okay.
right? You have an infinite number of universes, but not everything happens in these infinite number of universes. So first off, we have to go down and pare down the number of infinite universes, right, to the number of infinite universes where you're still alive. And then we have to pare it down and we have to keep paring it down and down. It's not infinite possibilities. It's just infinite probabilities, right? The number, so to put it in a better perspective, right? There's infinite numbers between 1 and 2, but 3 ain't one of them.
Yeah. Right, hold on. Hey, get this. Watch this. This is gonna be a sick one. Hold on, I gotta figure out how to word it because I want to word it right, so it's a good one. Just keep going. Keep talking.
Wow. Wait. No. You got so excited that your good one is now going to
Alright,
suck.
here you go. There's infinite possibilities, infinite probabilities, but this zero getting laid anytime in this year. So fuck yourself, you cock. I don't care how many possibilities there are. There's your response. Go ahead. Tell me I'm wrong. I get the high ground.
Oh man, you're fucked up. He's gonna cut off your legs.
Yeah, you state that. Go.
Whatever it takes to win. Was that in Sun Tzu? Something about fire.
Fire, yeah, using fire.
There you
There's
go.
a chapter on using fire.
Straight fucking roasted
The Art of
myself so
War.
I can win.
I don't have my portable. I don't have my portable copy of. I don't have my handheld copy of The Art of War. I'm sorry, but.
I'm the victor here.
And then all of a sudden we just no.
No.
That's not what we do.
No, I have to win still, so.
No, you're just like, no, all of a sudden we just no. That would be a loss for you. So.
Yeah, that'd mean I lose, and I'm not about to lose to you, so.
There's no winning this, Ryan. You're screwed.
I mean, why am I screwed? He's kind of screwed. Well,
No, I'm not.
He's not. He's talking to you.
Yeah, I won. I won.
You won.
how did you win?
What's a few more months compared to 23 years, Ryan? I think I can handle that. I'm gonna win this fight.
His brain can't process it.
Yeah.
This is like the end of Logan's Run where you tell the computer a conflicting question and it can't figure it out and it explodes the city. Because that's what happens when your computer crashes.
No,
It
it's
blows
maybe
up
I
the
just
city.
missed exactly what he stated.
I think this is a Logan's Run situation.
I was helping with the timeline. I
Yes.
have to repeat it again.
Oh, yes, you want to repeat it again.
I can't give myself the same roast twice.
No, well,
It's funny the second time.
no, it's not as funny the second time. Apparently I didn't hear it correctly.
All right, what did you hear?
I thought you just said that you're not getting laid this year.
Well, yeah, that was the fucking plot line.
Yeah, then I didn't hear anything other part of
We're
it.
just gonna play it.
I'm gonna try and find it.
Thanks, Chris. It's just. No, yeah, keep going. I was sitting up when I said it.
I was sitting up when I said it. I wasn't sleeping on the table.
A little further.
A little bit further.
A little further.
You sure? Yes, I'm sure, and I could explain it. Go.
Oh yeah, it's about like 2 minutes further than that.
No, it's not infinite possibilities.
Okay.
It's close.
It's close.
Another 30 seconds.
Wait. Oh wait, back.
Okay, how many possibilities there are? The number, sorry, so put it in better.
He has to interrupt at some point here.
Right here's the best place to stop.
But 3 Alright, hold on. Hey, kids, watch this. This is gonna be a sick one.
And then here's him staring for a second. Like, oh shit, I don't know what I was about to say.
Alright, I got excited. That's going to be a nice burn.
Wait, no, you got so excited that your good one is now gonna suck.
He said there's zero.
There's zero chance. Okay, there's tons of probabilities. None of them. I'm getting later this year. That's a 3 in the infinite numbers between 1 and 2.
I mean, you could.
Well, no, I'm not.
But no, but okay. Well, there could be that possibility where some.
See, this is my plan all along.
Some.
I get.
This is literally the end of Logan's run.
Yeah,
no,
this
no,
is.
no. I mean, I get someone to have faith in me.
That was the plan. The entire plan of this was just like shit. Someone's gonna have faith in me. Woo!
I like to point out that
Ultimate play.
I have faith in you every time you say, yes, I'll be at breakfast at this time.
Oh.
Well, if you
And
actually,
then you never
no
are.
joke, if you choose a time that's not like 7:30 like last time, I might actually come. And you notice how I said might.
You could just gotten up.
It was too early for me. I literally went to sleep at.
Boy, you
I
go
went
to work the
sleep.
same time I do.
Yes, I know, but I went to sleep at like 3 a.m.
Fix your internal
What were you
clock.
doing at 3 a.m.?
Sucking his own fat dick.
I don't remember what the hell I was doing at 3 a.m. Was it last Saturday?
2 Saturdays.
Saturdays.
2 Saturdays.
I wanted to
2
go
Saturdays.
Almost.
What the hell were we doing 2 Saturdays? What the hell was I doing 2 Saturdays ago? Wait. It would have been Friday night, right? Oh,
Yeah.
Okay, so Friday night. Nope, don't remember.
He was jerking off.
Nope.
That was the most I was jerking off response ever.
Ryan, it's
Nah,
okay. It's
I'm
okay.
literally trying.
can
No,
admit-
I'm literally just trying to remember what
can
the hell I was
admit
doing
it's
2 Fridays.
okay to
That
say
you
that
prefer
you.
to pleasure your pee-pee hole.
It's
by
okay
your
to
own
say you
hand.
jack off. Everyone jacks off.
Well, not everyone. Females don't jack off.
Even Stephen Hawking jacks off.
Do you want to fucking get lit? I wanna
Just
kill you.
saying. You said everyone. So therefore, I just proved you wrong.
No, not necessarily.
Don't be pedantic.
It really depends on what you consider to be jacking off.
The definition of jack off has evolved.
It's evolved.
It's leveled up.
Maybe they're
It's level.
Maybe they're jerking the little bean.
Yeah. Yeah, it's very possible that, you know,
They
they
just
may,
pinch and jerk.
yeah, like this. We could be doing that.
Hold on.
Alternatively,
time is
we
running
could be
away.
using jerking off in a more colloquial manner, which could just mean to masturbate.
So yeah. Anyway.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go
No
with the most
witness here.
literal.
Colloquial.
Colloquial-
So we're
colloquialisms.
additionally, if you take a double-ended dildo,
No, see, I wouldn't think that would be considered jerking off.
Yeah, it is
Yes, it
because you
is.
can jerk off the dildo that's in your hand while the other slides inside your inside and out of your moist pussy.
I'm gonna make that my ringtone.
that is the statement of the year. This is literally the statement of the year right here. You better write down the time, the timestamp, because
25. I lost the pen when I threw it over there.
You
on
threw-
that day- on that
you threw it
chair.
on the chair.
What's the
Yeah.
average live duration?
There, write the timestamp down. That is going to be our
45.
ringtones.
20.
Because that's going to be in the best quarter of the year from the show.
I think that we should all put that as our ringtone. So every time we get called, that is it.
I mean, you can do that. I prefer my
I want
ringtone
to
too.
set my ringtone to be Tybo declaring how he needs moisture.
Is that the carrot?
Never seen Lost in Space?
Truthfully, no.
You didn't have to lie to us here. You didn't have to be truthful. We don't expect you to lie about seeing Lost in Space.
Until I demand detailed plot.
No, because if I went like, yes, I watched it, he'd be like, okay, what happens? And then the first thing I'd be like, I have no fucking idea. There's a carrot.
You could just said you didn't watch it. Why'd you put the truthfully in the beginning?
I don't know.
It's important.
Is it a descriptor? That it's the truth?
You should always be saying the truth. You're with friends.
Yeah.
Why would
Eric.
you? What if you did see it? Why would you lie about not seeing it?
No. Why would you lie about not seeing something?
It's Lost in Space. It's like, hey Chris, did you see Law and Order? And he goes, no. I would just say no. It's Law and Order. It's not like, hey Ryan, did you watch that pedophilic display on TV that accidentally went live? And he went, no.
Yes.
That's acceptable to lie about.
I mean, this could be just a completely awful
That's not a drink.
movie. Or it's movie, right? Not a show?
TV show.
Oh, it is a TV show.
There was a movie reboot. Netflix is also doing a reboot.
Oh.
Lost in Space. But if they don't have Tybo, I'll be upset.
I have to watch that Mystery Science Theater reboot. Apparently it's pretty good.
Where is it?
That almost looks like Willy Wonka for a second.
Moisture.
Dude, where the heck is that? That kid's been in a ton of stuff.
He's got to let us hide. Where is this?
Sick boy. I
I
have seen that robot, however.
Everyone knows
Wasn't there
that
like a
robot.
Lost in Space movie though in like
Yeah.
the early 2000s?
Yeah, it was a bad reboot in 1999.
That's it.
What was the one with Will Ferrell that was? It wasn't Lost in Space. It was that they rebooted. It was also pretty bad. What the hell was that?
Everything about that show.
Land of the Lost. That's what it was.
Oh. It was so bad I just kind of tuned it out. Is that Frankie Muniz?
No, it's Will Ferrell, and
Will Ferrell looks a lot like
the guy from Eastbound and Down, and some chick that I have no idea who it is.
Eastbound down, Lost in Chuggin.
Okay, we're done. Goodbye next week.